Welcome back, folks. I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3 for the 9th of June, 2021. Every day we bring you what we've seen as far as unusual option activity. It's up to you if you decide to follow it, to pay attention to the rules, which are, it's your trade. I can't trade in or out of the trade for you. So if you choose to follow us, just be aware of that fact. Disclaimer also you need to be aware of is that I am presenting this for informational and educational purposes only. I am not your financial advisor. You need to understand that all investments involve risk. And intellectual property rights, registered marks, trademarks, patents, copyright on almost everything you're about to see. So please ask us before you use this in any commercial setting. Thank you. All right, IVW, new record highs for Fortinet, Intuit, and Maxim as I was on the halftime report today. Always appreciate when CNBC is nice enough to put this out with some market rebellion love. So thank you guys. Yesterday we talked about this when Wish was $8.70. Today in the pre-market, it was $16. During the regular session, it was, I think, $15. And so we made some nice fat profits. Now, I'm sure we would have made profits if we did those June 20s. I did not do June 20s. I like buying something at the money and selling out of the monies against it. And that worked out very nicely here. How do I know? Because of that. Again, the day's range. Take a look at that freaking sick range all the way up to $15, which is still less than half of the 52-week high. You think we could get a squeeze in here? Yeah, I think so. We'll see. But remember, discipline, discipline, discipline. Take your profits when you can, not when you have to. Okay. So anyway, also Brinker International, talked about this one just 2 days ago. When I was on the halftime report on Monday, and Brinker went from $59 at that time. Again, I bought the at the money to today, $65.21 on the highs. Bam! That's $6, my friends. That is why we trade options. And that is why you also have to be disciplined, because look at that run. Boom, 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 boom. As my friend Dennis Gartman used to like to say, from the lower left to the upper right. That means bang. All right. You want to learn more about how we do what we do? Go to marketrebellion.com/UOA. That stands for unusual option activity. We are the kings of that. We started this entire sector of the business as far as following unusual option activity. A lot of imitators out there, but nobody quite does it like us, folks. And 300 and some thousand people that have gone through our system of education, mentors, coaches, as well as subscriptions will tell you there's really no better place to learn or to see what's going on in the markets than Market Rebellion. Bang. Clean energy. Yeah, I did this one, I believe, for my final trade today. Stock was $12. They bought 26,000 of the June 12 calls. Now, that might seem like a lot, but let me make it even seem bigger. 26,000 calls is 2.6 million shares at the money, because every option's for 100 shares of stock. So if you slap 2 zeros on the end of 26,000, you get 2.6 million share equivalent. That's a big trade. Somebody with a commitment has made such a trade, and we followed him. Thank you. That is the stock here to 1252. Take a look at where the stock was on the highs today. $14.50, $14.50. Bang. That is why we trade options, my friends. Boom. Clean energy fuels. Somebody on Twitter was giving me crap too, because I was talking about making money in ExxonMobil, and they said, "Oh, Jon, the planet's burning, melting, blah, blah, blah." I said, I put a lot of money into clean energy stocks, folks, not just ABML, which I'm an advisor to those guys. And full disclosure, I own a very large stake in ABML. Much of it that I've purchased, in the open market, just like you could have. But also clean energy fuels, Plug Power. There are a whole bunch of them, folks, that I am very active in and very happy that I'm active in them because it also supports a better planet. And I don't mind being part of that. So I'm not a hater of clean energy. I am a lover of clean energy. In fact, I'm the head of a clean energy SPAC that is about to launch in the next few weeks. We'll talk more about that. Bang. You can learn more about Market Rebellion, coaches, mentors, and so forth by going to marketrebellion.com/get started. Why? Because then you would hear about all of the different coaching, mentoring, as well as educational offerings we've got. marketrebellion.com/get started. QS. QS is QuantumScape. Here is another lithium play. So it's not just ABML. It's not just LIT. It's not just all of, Albemarle and things like that. It is QuantumScape as well, folks. And this one, they are back buying calls with a vengeance. Stock 3160, they're buying 10,600. That is 1.1 million share plus of that, almost 1,000,001 shares of QuantumScape, a $31 stock. So a million shares would be $31 million. See how I do that math there? Don't you want to pay attention to somebody who's doing a $31 million potential trade? Because every one of these options is for 100 shares of stock. These are options that expire this Friday, 2 days from now, 2 days from now. So what should you do? You should be aware of time decay, which is theta, symbol T, or volatility compression, vega, letter V. Got to be aware of both, because with 2 days to trade, you're going to have to take profits like that, over and over again. If you're rolling up, don't overstay your welcome here, folks. And how's QuantumScape working? Pretty damn well, I'd say. Already took half of my position off. Not telling you how you should trade, but when the stock's 3160 and it goes to 3245, those options that I'm long did very well. And so I took off half because I'm playing by my rules, the ones I just laid out for you, that you need to be very nimble when you're trading something like a stock that has option activity with just 2 more trading days to go. This is how you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. You just go to YouTube, easy enough, right? And then for free, you can click on subscribe. You type in Market Rebellion first, you get to this page, you click on subscribe, you join us. It is free. You'll get my early morning activity, which is the 60-second video. You'll get the 10 a.m. daily crypto bite. You'll get Pete's The Take at 10:30 Eastern time. You'll get 3 at 3 p.m. Eastern time. You get the idea. You get a lot and you get it for free. Now, this is YouTube, so you're getting it after we've already done it. If you want to watch it live, you can go to Twitter, my handle at Jon Najarian. You can go to Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and get it live. Or you can pick it up here if you're busy during that time. And we hope you go to YouTube, type Market Rebellion, and click subscribe. Thank you. Let's do one more because it's called 3 at 3 for a reason. The third of our 3 at 3 is Aurora Cannabis. Aurora Cannabis, Kronos, Tilray, all hit today. A bunch of cannabis stocks. Now, what that should tell you is a whole bunch of smart men and women are buying in this sector. They are buying in this sector. How do we know? Because look at how diverse the buying is. Tilray's different stock than Aurora Cannabis, than Constellation Brands, or CGC on the Canopy Growth side, or Aurora Cannabis, or Kronos. So go on over and check them out. All of them are getting unusual activity. So Aurora Cannabis stock's 10.5 bucks. They're buying the this week expiration 12 calls. So what do you need to be aware of? Number one, time decay, 2 days to trade. Number two, volatility compression. Both can hurt you. Don't let them. If you choose to join me in this trade, make sure that you exercise caution and that you take profits quickly. Here's where the stock is now. $10.46, been as high as $10.64. So if we get that pop tomorrow on Thursday, you'll have one more day after tomorrow to trade. So make sure you hit the exits quickly. That's just my advice. I can't pull the trigger for you on entries or exits, but I can tell you what I would do, and I will hit the exits quickly. And by the way, my discipline is that if this collapses to half of my entry price, I will exit before Friday, before the end of the day, Thursday. I will exit because that's my discipline. Daily crypto bite every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. CJ, Monty, and I give you the daily crypto insight that they share 24/7, 7 days a week. 24/7 means 24/7, 24 hours a day. There is somebody in this room to moderate, and 7 days a week because crypto doesn't stop. So we have a team of traders that are in there. I encourage you to check it out. If you go to marketrebellion.com/try crypto, you can join for $1 for the rest of June, $1. And if it's not worth it to you after that, okay, walk away. You won't be charged any more than that $1. If you'd like to stay a member, it costs you $1 a day, $29. Most months have 29 days, except for, February, except on leap year. So check out marketrebellion.com/try crypto. Try it for $1. You won't be disappointed. Questions? Well, we don't have time today because I got to head for the jet and get down to Florida because Tom Lee and Larry Kudlow and I are keynoting tomorrow for the Money Show. First time they've been in person in over a year. I believe it's 15 months. So if you're in the Orlando area and you'd like to come by, please do. Tom Lee from Fundstrat, Larry Kudlow, former advisor to the Trump administration. We will all be there and it'll be a packed house. It'll be 7,000 plus people. And I'll be on stage at 2:30 or 2:45 tomorrow afternoon, but I'm heading down now. So can't get to your questions, but please direct those questions to me on Twitter at Jon Najarian. That's at JONNAJARIAN at Twitter. And thank you for joining me today, folks. Bang. Have a nice one. See you soon.